Hey, warriors. Okay, so I'm going to talk about emotions. A lot of us think that emotions are just reactions. Okay, something happens, you get mad, you get sad, you're happy, angry, whatever the case is. Okay, but emotions are actually signals first. Signals from your body and your nervous system telling you how something fits or doesn't fit, with your needs, with your environment, your values, whatever the case is. Okay. Your brain and body are constantly scanning what is happening around you. When something important is detected, your system, we're going to call it important, but when, something important is detected, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, your system creates an emotional state. That state changes a lot of things: your attention, your body chemistry, your breathing, the way that you interpret situations, right? So, in other words, emotions, they tune how you experience reality altogether, right? Um, when your thoughts, your body, and your feelings are aligned, your system becomes more stable. you know, some researchers call this coherence, okay? A state where your breathing, your heart rhythm, and your attention are more synchronized. And when people are in this state, well, I'll tell you how it is when I'm in a state of coherence, okay? I'm able to think a lot clearer. You know, I have better decision making skills, like much better, right? My intuition is much sharper, and I am far less reactive. And I'm a very reactive person, okay? I'm very, well, whatever. You know what I mean. The point is that it's not magic, okay? It's just simply what happens when your nervous system isn't in a state of constant stress mode or whatever. Um, okay, so emotional mapping. I don't know if any of you have heard of this, and maybe I'll do a video on just that alone. But if like, okay, so if you're overwhelmed, or angry, your system narrows its focus to threats. Okay, if you're calm, or we'll say curious, okay, your system opens up to a whole lot more information. You understand? So the point so your emotional state is constantly, how do I want to put this? Your emotional state is constantly shaping how you are looking at the world and how you interpret it, and the people and things around you, right? That's why learning emotional awareness is very, very important. Um because it changes how you experience the world, period. Okay, so emotional mapping, it's honestly a good practice. It does help. Instead of pushing your feelings away, pause and ask, what am I feeling right now? Where am I feeling it in my body? What is this emotion trying to tell me right now? Instead of, the thing is that just identifying, really, the emotion alone already starts regulating your system. Just by doing that little bit of, whatever. So if you are wanting to change your emotional state, I'm here to tell you guys, I'm sorry, but you don't force it with positivity. I know there's a shit ton of people out here that are trying to make people believe that that's how you do it. It's not. I'm sorry. But you can work with your body. Slow your breathing, relax your muscles, focus on something that you appreciate. You know, um those small actions, they can really honestly help. And when your system is calm and coherent, your awareness becomes much sharper. Okay? So like I was saying, your emotions aren't just reactions. They're information. And the more you learn to listen to them instead of, suppressing them or whatever, the clearer you are going to be able to understand yourself and the world around you, everyone around you, everything around you. I love you.